Hello, happy Monday, and welcome to another edition of my Make It Monday, where each episode I try to share with you something that I'm working on, something that has intrigued me, that I wanted to share with you in hopes to inspire you to do something creative as well this week. How was your weekend? Here on Guam, it has been fairly rainy, so I hope everybody that's on Guam have been staying dry, nice and cozy, right? And perfect time to do crafting, right? Because, you know, with the AC on and maybe some great music or maybe Hallmark on the background and craft away. Anyway, so one of the highlights of this past few days was our team dinner. We have our team dinners maybe once a quarter. Anyway, it was long overdue and I really enjoyed getting together with my team. And why I'm mentioning this is because today's project came from that. So if you are following me, you will know that I have made some party favors for the event. And it is because of the party favors that I have something to share with you today. So before I forget, I almost forget. So I will not be having a video next Monday because I will be traveling. In fact, I will be in China. So, and so it's kind of iffy whether I'll be able to do anything, but be sure to keep track, looking at my Facebook page because I may be sharing something on the stories because I'm sure I can find something crafty in China to share with you. Anyway, so that was one thing I wanted to mention. And another thing that I wanted to mention was our next Kit Together will be August 9th. I hope you can join me. There's lots of nice kits that are available, and it's a great way to give you that shot in the arm to get you crafty again, inspired, and feeling creative and accomplished once you're done. Okay, so without further ado, let me switch the camera around and let's see what we're doing today. Go. All right. So if you've been following me, you know that the party favor that I made this past Friday at the team meeting were these little, really simple to make. Basically, you just use designer series paper, and I am loving this set because of how useful it is. And I just wrapped it around. And one thing I love about having craft supplies is you can always coordinate the item with the greeting, the sentiment. So these are strawberry flavored cookies, and so I of course had a strawberry die cut and the saying, "Life is sweeter with you." Isn't that cute? Anyway, so what happened was, as I was making these, if you had seen the pictures, I had a whole bunch of them, and I kept them in a box. And you know what it reminded me of? Long time ago, we had something called card candies. How many of you remember what card candy is, what card candies are? So I wanted to share with you. I mean, last week we were back in the oldie but goodie pinwheel tunnel card, right? So today I'm doing an oldie but goodie card candies. So basically what happened, why they're called card candies, is you would place these little pieces and you give them away, right? And let me show you how it's done. So basically you mount them onto a piece of, what do you call this? Acetate, window sheet. Okay, that's how it looks. And because it's on the acetate, you can easily peel them off. But yeah, so this is basically a little gift for some of your crafty friends. And that's why they're called card candies. And they're cute. I mean, they are small. They're fun to make. And let me just show you. So, incidentally, for all orders that you submit this week, you will get one of these. Yeah. So you can actually see in real life these little card candies that I have. But basically what happens is that you can do a whole bunch of them and put them in a little box And when you're ready or you need something, it's ready for you. It's all about making your time more efficient and making card making less onerous, right? It has, card making is fun. It shouldn't be laborious, right? Anyway, so let me go ahead and start with the first one. Okay. Basically, all you need are some really nice size punches. So I have these punches that I will show you. Okay. These are nice size punches. Here, let me do it this way. Yeah. So nice size punches, that's all you need. And the reason I selected punches is because they're easy. You don't have to bring out your cut and emboss machine, and there's a certain satisfaction of just punching all these little shapes. So anyway, so I had fun, and I love these ephemera packs. So this is for the first few projects. They are from these ephemera packs. They are great for making these little card candies because the colors coordinate and you can easily find elements that belong together. So this is the first one that I made, okay? And these are perfect sized for these mini basic note cards that we have. This is great for any leftover pieces you have, and especially this is very beginner friendly because of this so tiny that I think you won't be intimidated in doing this. So it's great practice for grouping your elements. So all you need to do is just grab a note card base and attach it and just put on a sentiment and you're good to go, right? So this is at the very core the simplest way. But of course, if you wanted to elevate it a bit, what I've done is gone ahead and used blending brush, and I blended some colors already. So let me go ahead and do that. So here are my, let's see, where am I? I think I only have this little tiny ones left, huh? Okay. So let me go ahead and mount this. So one here, okay. So there you go. And then whatever the occasion, it could be birthday, it could be a shower, right? And a greeting. Voila. Quick and easy. And that's what this whole thing is about, is when you have time, you make a bunch of these little card candies, these elements, and you have them at the ready whenever you need a card. Okay, so that's the first card. And of course, if you have a little bit more time, what you might have done is instead of having this plain, is you go ahead and emboss it. And that's also to make it a little bit more sturdier, give it a little bit more heft. And I added a little ribbon in the back. So there you go. Quick and easy. That's the name of the game, right? So that's that. Let me put this aside here. And the next thing is I have this little adorable little doggy. What I've done here is I have punched out the shape, and I've also punched out designer series paper to it. Again, these are all pieces from the ephemera packs, the mix and match packs. Okay, and so, excuse me. And so Stampin' Up! Has off and on, they offer these cards, note cards that are already pre-printed with colors. And again, that's to make life easy. So I grabbed one of these and I am going to just go ahead and put it on here. Okay, and I don't think I'm going to mount it up. I think I'm just going to, whoopsie, glue this. Okay. And again, I'm just centering this. Isn't that cute? And then again, using something that is handy. This is the ephemera packs. I am going to, this time, I'm going to mount that up. There we go. these dimensionals always make your card a little bit extra special. It's not a plain flat card. Okay. Hey, come out, come out. There we go. And there we go. Again, quick and easy card, right? So another way you can do it if you have a little bit more time is you can do something like this. Again, these are all note cards that we have offered off and on. I mean, this is retired, but I know there are more coming out for you to choose from. But with this one, I just went ahead and stamped happy birthday in the background. And yeah, again, very simple. And this one is especially cute is because this envelope comes with these stars. So coordination, right? Isn't that wonderful? I just love when things coordinate like this. So that's that. Okay. And then, of course, right now, my favorite is these stationary, what they call just a note die cut. Again, these are all pieces from the Mix and Match ephemera packs. And although the first few ones, actually, I didn't put any greetings on it. It's just simply because, you know, you want to fit the occasion, right? So sometimes with this one, this just makes sense to say hello. You know, you're typing it out. So again, all you need to do is just grab one of these pre-made or pre-printed note cards that Stampin' Up! Has, and you can just mount it on here. But again, if you had a little bit more time and if you wanted to elevate it a bit, what I've done is I have chosen to use elements of text and inked it up with white ink. And it just gives it a little bit more extra special, I think. So let me go ahead and, whoopsie, there we go. So I think the type here works really well with this typewriter here. So let me see, I think I'm gonna make it a little bit over here. So there you go. Oh, hi, Tess. How are you? Missed you at the team meeting dinner. Next time, I hope you'll join our swap. Anyway, so here we go. So really simple, right? And you've got a card done in no time. Of course, in addition to the punches and whatever you find in the ephemera packs, you can also take advantage of these labels that Stampin' Up! Sells. This is called Foiled Frames and Labels Ephemera Pack. And what I've done here is I've gone ahead and mounted the floral images on here. And that's what Card Candy is all about. That's what it is creating these little pieces ahead of time so that when you need it, you're not scrambling. You already have something. So with this particular one, of course, I'm grabbing one of these gold brushed note cards that we had. And let me go ahead and tape them on. Yes, I'm glad to have you on today, Taz. All right. Okay, so I went ahead and I'm gluing this on here like this. And I am going to use a black, because there's black here. And I'm going to stamp. Let's celebrate you. Okay, I want to make sure it's right. Okay, yeah. Because it looked very splotchy, but it's not. Voila. See how easy it was to create a card? And that's what I always like to share with my viewers is simple cards that isn't going to make you have a headache, right? Or give up on stamping, because that's not the point. All right. So then, of course, so we've created candy cards, card candies with punches and labels. Of course, you can use dies as well. So for example, this particular one, I cut with one of the banners, the party banners, and then I also embossed it with the wavy kind of embossing folder to kind of give it that ocean look. Again, these are all from the ephemera packs. And then what I'm going to do then is just, what do I want to do? Oh, yes. Okay, so this is the card I wanted to do. Again, showing you how easy it is to create a card. So you didn't have to do this part, but I just thought it would emphasize, reinforce the sunny feeling, right? And then I think this one I would use the dimensions. I mean, you don't waste any, right? You're using every single piece of these dimensionals. Okay. And there you have it. Another quick and easy card. There you go. So it's just little pieces of artwork, I call them. Okay, the next one I wanted to share with you is this one here. Again, emphasizing how it just coordinates. Once you use the ephemera pack, you just kind of put it together and it works. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. And so for this one, what I'm going to do is I am going to use this. This is from one of the paper pumpkin kits. And I thought this went really well with that. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to peel this off. See? This is just to show you, if you make a mistake, turn it around, right? Except now the whole world knows this is a boo-boo piece, but nobody's going to check in the back. There you go. Another quick and easy card. Okay. So these are all with dies, right? You can use dies, you can use labels, you can use punches. So again, you know, this is a great way to use up your scrap. I mean, how many times have you been working on a project, you're die cutting everything, and then you don't need all the pieces, like here. You know, I save them in a little box like this for future use. Well, future is now. You can use this for your little card candies. So let's play with one. So again, I punched out, or this is actually a die cut. And let me see what I'm going to do. So I have all these leaves. I love having the leaves in different colors because it just is more realistic that way. Let me see if that's what I want to do. Oh, I don't know. Let me see. We can do that. I actually had some ideas before this went on. Oh, yeah, here. See, it's great to use, you know, this is an end piece, right, from your designer series paper. Don't waste that, because that can still be used. So, yeah, I think that would work, right? And then I'm going to, you know what, I'm going to do something like this, maybe. Yeah, I like that better. So it's just a matter of playing. I mean, don't be afraid to play. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and glue this on here already. So I have that area, and I am going to glue this now. So I need to make sure I don't glue the area that is not going to be stuck. So let me see. Okay, so here. Come on, come on, come out. Oh, I have a feeling it's going to just fart right there, and I'm going to have a big mess. Come on, come on. Huh, what's wrong? What do you know? Okay, so it's not coming out, so I will just switch gears and use glue dots. fine. If you're not going to cooperate, I'll use another form. Okay, so there we go. There we are. Okay, and then I have these flowers I was going to put on. So let's put one flower here. See, these are all extras from another project that I have cut out. So why waste them, right? Use them for exactly this purpose. And then you just keep it for a rainy day. Let's see. Let's see. Where should I put this? I guess I can put it right here. And this is what I love about these little fillers. Don't you love these little filler flowers? They're great. So I'm going to scatter them wherever I want. So you get the idea. I mean, you know, when you have these little pieces, just have fun playing with it. Okay, this one's ready to go out. It's right here. Of course, I'm gonna, there. One more. Okay, come out. Okay. There we go. Almost done. Okay, so I'm going to maybe put this. No, I don't want it there. There we go. Put it right here. So there. Okay. So what do you do with this? Well, other than put a card, don't forget that, you know, you can always use it as a decoration for your bags. So you can put it on here, right, to decorate a bag. We've got another bag like this, right? See? Or if you have a box, this is probably not the matching color, but see? So there's lots of uses for these little things. Don't underestimate them, right? I mean, even with this, oh, doesn't that look good? Yep. Yep. See how great it looks? So that's the idea behind these card candies. And of course, oh, I forgot this one. I wanted to use this one, but nah, I don't think I need it this time. But see, I mean, I know you have a stash of cut out doodads, right? Little things that you can use. So this, and then, yeah, very simply here, right? And just add a sentiment and you're good to go. And so that's why I don't put a sentiment on here already. You can, but I usually like to reserve it for, you know, when I'm making the card, because that way this could be a get well card, it could be a sympathy card, it could be happy birthday, it could be thank you, but it's just so versatile. That's why I guess floral stamp sets and dies are such popular products, because they're just so versatile. You can use it for so many things. All right, so this is what I wanted to share with you today, are these card candies. And I hope you are inspired enough to want to give it a whirl, give it a try. Let me see what you've done with it. They're so cute, aren't they? So, yeah, so these are all the little cards that we've made from that. And again, for those who place an order this week, oh, sorry for the glare, you'll receive this. Yeah, I've made up a couple of them, and I will be sending it to you as a thank you gift. Okay? All right. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I had fun sharing this oldie but goodie card candy with you. I hope you enjoyed it as well. And don't forget, my Get Together will be August 9th. I hope to see you there. Message me to save your spot. And there will not be a video next Monday as I will be traveling. And I guess that's it for now. Again, thank you so much for joining me. And if you have any questions, be sure to message me and I will be happy to help. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great week. Bye.